Happy Saturday to you, April. All right, hello everybody. My name is Paulie, Esther, and I'm going to share with you the Archives Tome VIII Deliverance trailer. Oh, I have to do one thing here. I have a lot of specific rules that I have to obey for all of this, so it's very important that I do this in the right way. So I just need to correct one thing here. There we go. All right. Okay. So, yeah, I have being a fog whisperer for Dead by Daylight in partnership with them. They have given me the access to the Tome VIII trailer for the Archives early, and I'm allowed to share it with all of you here on this live stream. So we're going to check it out together. And I just got to make sure that we're doing everything right here. As I said, I have a very specific set of rules that I need to obey in order to have this access. So, okay, I think we're ready to go. We're ready to watch this now. I am just going to click on this, and here we go.
Stories are everything. We use them to understand our relationships, our sense of self, our reality. They bring us joy, insight, and inspiration. They teach us, build us, and empower us. Stories are the elixir of the soul, but they can also be a poison, defeating us, destroying us, corrupting us, keeping us in an endless loop of pain and suffering. Sometimes the only way to escape is to find another story. The right story.
Can we get the clown's father as a killer now? Okay, so it looks like his father's basically an alcoholic monster. Is that what we're supposed to take from that? So he colored on his face with lipstick or something and then was going to get abused for it. Let's watch that one more time. Man, the art style on that is vastly different from anything we've ever seen with Dead by Daylight. I think you'd agree on that. And if you notice there at the end, it said that this this tome and this rift will be opening July 28th. So let's give it one more go.
Stories are everything. We use them to understand our relationships, our sense of self, our reality. They bring us joy, insight, and inspiration. They teach us, build us, and empower us. Stories are the elixir of the soul, but they can also be a poison, defeating us, destroying us, corrupting us, keeping us in an endless loop of pain and suffering. Sometimes the only way to escape is to find another story. The right story.
So I think what we all learned there is that it's not polite to point. Okay, so Jeffrey Hawk the Clown, Finger of Chaos, Jake Park, Exile of the Kingdom, and the Observer, Midnight in the Garden of Infinity. That sounds pretty cool. Okay, so I'm assuming this is going to be an outfit that we're going to get in the Rift, which it looks pretty amazing if that's true. The yellow gas is pee confirmed as we see it running down his leg. Ooh. All right. Interesting that... Okay, so... Huh. Some, like, we've seen them change the logo for Dead by Daylight. It got thick. I mean, I think we all have in the pandemic, so it makes sense. A lot of quarantine put on those pounds that even the logo got thick. But sometimes we see that the hash marks here on the skulls are colored in, and sometimes they're not. So, huh. All right. So this is Jake here, right? Let me just turn the volume off on this. Observer. That's Jake. Yeah, okay. So that's going to have his story, Clown story, and Observer's story throughout this. Wow, the art style in this is just so different than anything we've seen them do in the lore. It's interesting, though. Interesting. The clown looks like the Hamburglar. Oh, you think they're giving us these for, you know, the next chapter? Do you think? I don't know. I see people saying, can we get the clown's father as a killer now? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, they have done a lot of building on their own lore and connections between characters, but with the entity having so much reach across infinite Earths, can they not find people who don't know one another? You know what I mean? Like, we got the pariahs and we got the Oni and the Spirit. How much of that well do you need to dip into to get people who are related to one another? I don't know. All right, so there's the three stories again. Jeffrey Hawk the Clown, Fingers of Chaos, Jake Park, Exile of the Kingdom, and the Observer, Midnight in the Garden of Infinity. I'm really interested to hear Jake's story, because I feel like his lore is pretty minimal. There's like, I didn't like being rich. I turned my back on my inheritance and my family wealth, and I went in the woods. The end. So I'm interested to see them flesh that out a little bit more. And available July 28th. All right. That's all I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed that. And we'll see you later tonight. Have a great day, everybody. Don't forget to take care of each other in on the fog. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.